Good morning. Well, there's not much going on the job site today, so I'm actually here in the office doing some paperwork. Figure I'd give you guys a little behind the scenes of what we do when we're not on the project. The main application we use here in construction is called SiteManager. This allows us to go through and do our daily work reports, daily diaries, and also enter in pay items to pay the contractor and generate the estimates that allows NDOT to cut the check to the contractor. We'll skip ahead to the actual app being open because this does take forever sometimes. All right, here we have the actual application that we use. Generally, first thing we do is go into daily work reports and start making our DWR or daily work report. So we go through, choose the contract that we're working on. Generally, there's only one here, but I'm still working on closing out my project from last year, so there's two. And we end up with all these lovely little fields. The only fields we have to fill out here are the DWR work operations and the general remarks for this page. We then enter in the contractors that are on site and what workers they have. It's actually separated out by the contractor, the supervisor foreman section, and then the personnel type, which are your laborers, operators, Teamster truck drivers, etc. We then go over to the contractor equipment tab and enter in all the equipment they are using today, or if it's just sitting on site and not being used. That way there is record of it being on site. We actually skip the daily staff. That hasn't been used ever since I've worked at NDOT. We go over to the work items page. This has all the different pay items for our project, including quality adjustments and stuff like that. We don't pay for stuff every single day, but as we verify quantities and measurements, we go through and put the items in here. That way they can get paid for the work they have done. The last tab, Force Accounts, is also one that is no longer used. That's actually just handled all by a change order now. It creates a new item to pay for that Force Account work. I'll go into that in a separate video. Force Accounts are generally a last resort for trying to come up with an agreement with the contractor to pay for some extra work that is needed to be done that either the designer didn't catch, or it's just something that came up when we were doing demolition, or just some safety related stuff. So next video I'll kind of cover the daily diary, and we will see you on the next video.